There's been some interesting news that's come out in the anime community over the last couple of days involving Studio MAPPA and Netflix. I thought it was interesting just to talk about it, in a sense, just going over the corporate greed and just the continued underpayment of animators. It's really disappointing to hear and read about it, but it still continues even after mangaka and animators have been injured and have illnesses, and it just continues. So one of the animators, Ippei Ichi, works with Studio MAPPA and has worked on past anime like Beelzebub, parts of Naruto, Pokemon, Lupin the Third, those types of anime. Came out recently, 2 days ago on 2nd of July, and said, apparently a producer working on a Netflix anime made with Studio MAPPA suggested to pay them 3,800 yen, that's roughly $34 per cut. Obviously, per cut is from one scene to the next, and obviously you have all the sequences you have to draw for that cut. So it takes time doing good cut to cut, and it's very low in a sense. Continued saying that the budget for the TV series is between 3,800 to 7,000 yen. So if you accept that offer, the unit price to animators would go down. And then he suggested that a reasonable price per cut would be $134 or 15,000 yen. And his complaint wasn't with Studio MAPPA, it was with Netflix, because when you consider the exorbitant amount of capital that comes in to Netflix through streaming rights, it's just ridiculous, that rate per cut. When you think about it, they are absolutely screwing animators and the anime companies. Another freelance animator, Zaid Gasson, was working on with MAPPA and in May left Studio MAPPA because he tweeted about the factory-like conditions, criticizing the studio and having to work on 4 shows at the same time, which is absolutely insane and ridiculous. And apparently about 80% of employees have had similar complaints. And it's horrible conditions to work in, and no wonder all these animators are leaving. It's crazy, like you finally get there to the studio, you make it as an animator going to Studio MAPPA, and then that's the best part. The worst part's still to come, the conditions that you have to work in. Because as well as MAPPA working on Chainsaw Man, JJK, Attack on Titan, they're now doing exclusive anime series with Netflix, like the Yasuke series that's just started on Netflix. So they're under the pump completely, and the budget for MAPPA just isn't enough. Obviously they need to push Netflix to make them pay more. And Netflix would have been used to these partnerships with Production IG, with Studio Wit and Bones, anime such as Carol and Tuesday, The Great Pretender, when those came out in 2018. And apparently they're partnered with David Productions as well now, with Netflix, the anime studio that does JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and that's why JoJo is on Netflix now. And these aren't the first animators that have left. Another freelance animator, Mushio, left in May, again complaining about the unhealthy work conditions that they are forced to put up with. And yeah, just another animator just realising that it's not worth it working for this studio. And this was during the time that the Attack on Titan finale part 1 had finished airing. He essentially claimed that he had to draw over and over again until the sun came up, which is why he quit. Terrible working conditions, not worth it in the end. And again, another animator complaining about working 4 shows at the same time and just not training the staff up. They just start working in there and then they're forced to run overtime and work on 4 shows at the same time, when in actual fact they should be training them up. He also compared the working environment to like a factory where bottom run animators are tasked with correcting issues instead of actual drawing. So it's just tedious corrections for hours and hours, which just sounds shocking. That's it, very quick video, but I thought this had merit to make a video and talk about it in its own video. I'm very interested to see what happens for the second half of the year, and especially with Chainsaw Man. And yeah, it's not good. It's not good indeed. I really wish a website would come out, kind of like Bandcamp for music, but anime camp or manga camp, where artists and companies can put the product on a website and then the fans pay for the episodes of the full thing up front. I think that's a much better service. The subscription service is good, but I think this would be more money overall. But the thing is, it's just all about exclusive licensing agreements. Like, remember when Crunchyroll and Funimation had the partnership and then they broke up? That was because of exclusive partnership disagreements in the end. And then Amazon and Netflix got involved. So all these competition deals, all these licenses are exclusive. Most of them with shows, not all of them have agreements to be on different streaming services. So there is competition there. So see what happens. Hopefully, these articles just keep getting mentioned, and this is another reason why I'm making this video, as a couple of other YouTubers have talked about it. Like I saw Chibi Reviews tweet about it. But when you think about it, if just more people talk about it, it's more likely to make the industry improve. Give it more awareness to the subject is the best way to do it. But thanks for watching. Quick news video. I will try to keep doing these for whichever ones I'm interested in. Let me know if you liked the video, more trending anime news and analysis videos in the comment section. Let me know, and like, comment, subscribe. Have an awesome day. Thanks, guys.